Yo, we're back on. Really appreciate you all tuning into the live stream. Just remember, before you tune in, not financial advice. You all got to do your own research. So yes, please do your own research before tuning in. All right, we're gonna go over what happened today, and then yeah, I want to go over these swings. Also, end of day. So we're gonna do both. Maybe find one possible more. But yeah, give me one moment here. Yo, what's up, everyone? All right, I gotta send like a couple messages. We're getting a crazy spike up. That would have been some wild calls there. All right, 1 second here, guys. 1 second here. I gotta send like 2 or 3 chats inside the Discord, letting them know we're on live. I think we are on live on the tube, so we should be. So pretty much just getting started if you are just joining us now. All right, 1 second here. All right, I posted like 2 chats. Hold on, I'm posting the other link. If you know, you know. All right, yep. We're on. Wow, Tesla had a crazy dip. I ended up missing this one though. This was today. But yeah, empty space was there. 385. That's what I could see. So I had a weird box on this one today. And yes, the weird box that I saw was this. So yeah, we had this empty space here. And it didn't really look like empty space until you scrolled all the way through. And you could see there was that little pocket there. Which we did end up breaking down into. So we broke down into it, and then yeah, both targets ended up hitting, or at least that one is. So yeah, that final ended up hitting there just now. Yo, Milo, thanks for sharing the live stream, bro. Appreciate it. Upside, yo, Ham, what's up, bro? Honestly, for Tesla though, so this is not really a. Hold on. This could be a range. Hold on. If we get under that 383, I'll tell you what. Could be a lot of empty space here. So yeah, another empty space, another pocket. What is that? 383 down to the 370s. Actually not. You know, we'll keep this one on watch to see if we end up somehow trotting down to that downside. Don't want to. Yo, what's up, crazy cat lady? That's if we get there. I'm not saying it will, but I mean, if it happens, there is that empty space. But looks like we ended up. All right. So you can see that box there, and then we pretty much broke outside those levels. We'll see how that plays out. All right, let's go over IWM, Qs, and SPY. All right, so IWM, this was earlier today. We had literally the same thing here. So we did this on a lower time frame rather than the 2 hour. But yeah, we had this nice box here. And honestly, I did want the upside too. You can see Nice little potter box here, and then under us we have some empty space. You can't really see it unless if you scroll in. So this one looks just a little bit more complicated, but it was pretty much the same thing here. Basically that clear gap up, no consolidation. And then that's what I was pretty much targeting into. And yeah, we ended up breaking right under there and touching that downside. So you could see what happened on that. Actually closed under, had a retest, and then we ended up making our way down. Upside though. Yo, Lee Speakers, what's up, what's up? Yep, I got you, bro. Alright, let's see here. Yo, Zach, what's up, man? For the upside, I'm not gonna lie, I do like right inside of this 256, so it looks like I missed like a crazy bottom entry there. But if we hold back into this floor here, 256, there is a little bit of upside up to that 262. So, and if this doesn't happen today, I'll be happy if this happens tomorrow or the next day. But yeah, we'll see how things play out on that trade here. All right, cool, cool. Let's see, what else do we have? Yo, Halbert, thanks for the follow, man. Appreciate it. Spy, yep, I got you, bro. We'll take a look at that. Hold on, we're gonna pull up all these other trades here. So, hold on. PLTR. Guys want to see Spy. Yo, Authentic, what's up? What's up? Didn't even see your comment until now. I had to scroll all the way up. ONDS. All right, cool. Yeah, let's take a look. So, Spy, pretty much same thing. We had a crazy gap down, and I ended up missing that little crazy entry on this. You could see we had a little bit of a pocket here under that 673 down to that 671, which we did end up hitting, like, without a problem. So we're back inside of this box here. We didn't close, so we got 12 minutes left. Honestly, I might try a lotto on this live stream if we can get it, but if I scroll in, you can easily see that we got a nice little pocket here, a little empty space move. So you can see that clean gap up, no consolidation. That's what I would like for the downside, if we can get it again. So I'll wait for that next 10-11 minutes, see if we can get a nice little entry to that downside. All right, 1 second here. Just looking at all these chats. And tomorrow I will be face streaming, so I'll be back to those regular streams that you guys have been seeing a little bit earlier too. All right, 1 second here. Let's see. All right, PLTR. You need your green hat for... I think I lost that hat like a week ago. I think I found it like the other day. So, yeah, I'll make sure to have that one on. I got like 1,000 of them. It's crazy. I got like a lot of them. Sometimes I might even like wear them in the summertime, but like I know it's wild, but if it's not like a hot day, I don't know how to explain it, but no, it sounds weird. All right, so yeah, PLTR. This is what I still like here. We almost had this entry again. So yeah, you can see here, same little thing, empty space, nice little Nice little potter box right above us, right? So this is what I was looking for. And then you can see we had this crazy green candle this morning. We almost went above our wall, which we never got above. So entry was not valid. All that I'm waiting for is a break outside that box and hopefully for a nice candle close. I really want the end of the day. So the last 5 to 10 minutes to see if we can somehow stay above. That's what I would want. Obviously, yeah, I'm not going to lie to you. There is a little bit of downside. So under this, let's see here. So it looks like it already hit it, but we didn't close under. So next 8 minutes or so, want to see if we get another little move. That is also to that downside here. So another little pocket here. You can see we tapped it perfectly the first time at that first clean target. But yeah, we'll see if we can get that next little move there. All right, cool. All right, 1 second here. Boom. Yo, I love my wife. Thanks for liking the live stream. Appreciate it. All right, we're gonna keep on going. I honestly want to go over this list that I had this morning, so everyone knows about IWM. We're pretty much just going back and forth. Qs. This was nice little scalp here. We hit that first. If we get a close here, 7 minutes. We got some empty space under us, so we gotta pretty much break through that 591 area, which we ended up tapping into. But next 7 minutes is going to tell us a lot of things. All right, let me see here. AMD. And yes, if anyone has any requests, you can go ahead and drop those in the comments. We still will have those end of day swings. So in the last hour before market closes, I will be back on live too as well. Yeah, this looks crazy, man. I'm not going to say this will happen, but if AMD does want to fall off a cliff some point in time, there is some empty space that is under us, which looks really good. So that is, you can see pretty much what happened today. Clear gap up, no consolidation, and then we had a break under our wall. Obviously, this hasn't done that yet. So want to see under that 187, and then I want to see that downside if we can get it. So actually looks really good. We'll see how that plays out. SPY and ONDS. All right, cool. All right, 6 minutes left. I might take a re-entry on this, see if we can get this next full move. So about 5 minutes left. All right. So yeah, SPY is pretty much the same thing. If we want to get this continuation, this is what I have here. I want to see back down to that first target, that 669, and then down to that 668. That's what I would like to see. You can see how we did that and why I chose that is because we had this empty space here. Same thing, just like the Qs. Why? Another little empty space, another little pocket there that I wanted to take to that downside. You can see what happened there. So if we do end up getting a continuation, want to see down to that 589 pretty much. So like literally same thing. I didn't post, you know, what we did today, but you can see what we had there. Those puts, yes, I had both sides if we wanted to go up, and then told them about that level that one if it wanted to drop, and that was pretty much that standpoint. Close to final, and then we ended up pretty much smacking through it. So see that before the after, see how we called it out. So yeah, a lot of chop, but came out with a W. Yo, Youngstar, what's up? Do you only do puts? No. Yesterday we did more than just puts, but I mean, I love my puts. I just try to target the empty space. Even like yesterday, you know, I do calls too if, you know, the market's going up. See, this was yesterday. IWM, Qs. You see I would call out pretty much all these plays. And yeah, that was pretty much it. See yesterday, see what a few members did on that. First trade I was able to take and see my own. Discord changing lives. So that was yesterday. That was pretty much that. So we try to look for pretty much that empty space play. It doesn't matter if it's going up or down. If I see it on both sides, I'm just going to follow the chart pretty much. All right, we got 3 minutes left. 3 minutes left. All right, hold on. Give me 1 second. You see a bounce coming soon. That was, dude, yeah, that was crazy, bro. But yes, give me 1 moment before this candle closes. I'm going to get me some more water. So yes, I'll be right back. If you do want to join the Discord, links in the bio. You can join the free chat. Honestly, join the free chat if you'd like. VIP chat is also there. See, PutBro30 is that code, so that will be ending officially tomorrow. All right, this is that next play that I can see if we wanna get the close. All right, 1 moment here. I'll be right back. Just make sure to do your own research before doing anything, of course. Yo, what's up, everyone? Let's see here. Hey, I'm new to trading. What should be on my watch list? At least for me, obviously, as doing research, of course. I only focus on like a couple different types of trades. So, of course, for my day trades, at least for me, I only focus on like a few, like the Qs, IWM, things of that sort. But my swings would be a little bit more of a variety. I just use the POTTERBOX. So that's that. That's just the strategy I use. Shout out Potter too as well. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Obviously, you know, I could be wrong, so make sure to do your own research. All right, let's see here. All right, keys, we close back in the box. Nothing there. We're gonna have to see what else is gonna pop in. So, Owen DS, I don't think we went over this one yet either. So as of right now, it looks like we're in chop mode, so I don't really want to be taking anything wild. Could take some buys right there if I wanted to. Let's see. Maybe we can go down to a nice 4-hour, 2-hour chart. Ooh, actually, that 4-hour doesn't look terrible. I think I like the 4-hour a little bit better. Yo, MJL, thanks for the follow. Appreciate it. All right, so what I see here is that we got a pocket here. And then this one's going to be more of a range there. We can get under that 989 area. We do got empty space, which is down to this, let's see, 930. So, you know, nothing crazy, of course. I will be honest, I probably won't take this one, but there is that little pocket there if we want to get that continuation. All right, what else do we got? So it looks like we're bouncing here. Do I see? Let me see. Hold on 1 second here. Yo, Bandit, thanks for liking the live stream. Appreciate it. All right, looks like we're gonna chop right now. I'm gonna pull up a couple other of these trades. I'm gonna pull up my list that I had actually. So give me one moment here. I had a nice little list. All right, so this one's definitely not ready, but I had this one. HOD. Also want to take a look at RKLB. Want to see a few of these other stocks, these other trades here. All right, let's see. Dang, I really wanted this one. We couldn't get it. Not yet. Looks like we built some more consolidation here. I got the 1 hour looks actually pretty decent, so might use this 1 hour here. I actually don't need to. There we go. So yeah, pretty much same thing. We got empty space here. HOD 75.40 up to that 78.77. We got another little move there. So just like all these trades inside of our Discord, literally same trades. Clear gap down, empty space above. Obviously, if we got empty space below us, like how we did today, you see, obviously, you can see my levels there. And then told them this is the level that we want to drop. And then we end up getting a drop there, all the way down to those TPs. So yeah, pretty much same thing. Empty space. You can see that next leg down that didn't hit yet. So we'll see if we can get a couple of those plays there. Yo, thanks for the follow, man. Appreciate it. All right, so HOD, we established we like that. Going to look for a couple other ones. Let me take a look here. Yo, Lee, what's up, bro? All right, so gotta let this one cook up. Got to see if we can get a decent move on that. Don't really like it as of this second. XOM. Yeah, man, we're right at that little cost base here that I can see here that I ended up making on this box. What I can see is if we do get under that 145, there's empty space under to that 136. So we'll see how that plays out. Other than that, we could go down to a lower time frame, like a 30-minute chart. As for me, I personally would let it build a box. So we do got the empty space, which looks good. We got a bottom wall here, which looks good as well. Hopefully we can create a top also, like a point of contact, same thing, point of contact, and hopefully at some point in time this could be a box here. And then eventually attacking that full upside. That's what I can see. That's on XOM. Alright, hold on. Type in XOM again. He said, all right, and look, I think I did this on a nice 1 hour chart actually. Let me take a look here. Or what? No, I'm lying. It was a 45-minute. I was like, okay. All right, so same thing here. Yeah, I like it. It looks like we ended up grabbing this floor here. So yeah, same thing here. Clear gap down. No consolidation. So clear gap down there. And then basically, if we can break through that consolidation, which is at the 75, let me see, 75.97 area, we do got that empty space, which is up to that 81.52. So that's what I like. That is on SLV there. And then downside, you can see we kind of hit one of those targets there, and then we end up using that imbalance to push up. Oh wow. All right, all right. I'm seeing if we get a push here. It's pretty much been scalps on this. I wonder if we'll actually commit this time. All right, hold on. All right, looks like we're stalling a bit. We'll see if we can get that little move there, which actually doesn't look too bad. Yo, that is some empty space there. I'm not gonna lie to you. That is some crazy empty space if we can get that next little move. I'm not saying we will. I definitely missed that floor entry though. So you can see that downside target ended up hitting perfectly. If we end up going up, we do got that next little move here. That is about that 597 there. We do got to break through that though. If we don't, sellers have control. Yeah, that looks pretty good. So we got 20 minutes left for that, and then lower time frame if we end up breaking and closing above that wall, that level there. SLV. Dude, yeah, SLV looking pretty nice. Hopefully. So yeah, it's pretty much same thing. We're in those boxes right now, but if we can break through it, would like to see that upside. So actually looks pretty good. We'll see if we can get a nice little continuation push Still has 20 minutes left, so even if it doesn't want to happen now, still there is that crazy gap that looks really good. So yeah, we'll see how things play out. But yes, guys and gals, I will be getting off now. Thank you all so much for tuning into the live stream. Pretty good day. So we will be on live last hour before market closes. So if you want to join that live stream, I will be here. If you do want to join the Discord, link is in the bio. You can join the free chat, VIP chat. Make sure to do your own research. You can see that promo code that will be ending tomorrow. So you can see PutBro30, all caps. But yes, I'll still be in the Discord. So I'll probably send a couple decent plays. I'll still be in there until the last hour. So yes, have a blessed one, guys. Thank you all so much for tuning in. See you all soon. In Jesus' name, amen.